Welcome back to my shack. Today we're going to talk about using a mobile dual band antenna for home base. So I had this antenna knocking around for quite a while. It's the Diamond NR770. I've not used it mobile for ages, but I found it knocking around, so I thought I'm going to try and utilise it for the shack. So the spec of the antenna is here. So it's nothing special. Minimum gain on both bands. Good maximum power rating of 200 watts. And I was trying to figure out the best way how to mount it for home base use. So I had a look on Amazon and I found this bracket. Now this is meant for a antenna to go on a mobile on a wing mirror. So if you look, it says to mount on a vehicle's mirror or metal bar. So I'll show you how I mounted and used this mount, which was only £6.99 by the way, home base, and what the outcome was. So I had a 6-meter dipole up, which wasn't working any better than the 20-meter loop antenna for 6 meters. So I decided to take that down and I put a 2 meters and 77 dipole up, which didn't work very well. So what I decided to do was experiment with a dual band mobile antenna. Now I've already got this one here. That's me V2000. So that covers 2 meters, 77s and 6 meters. I've got an X50 there, which covers 2 and 70. So what I decided to do was try a mobile antenna, which is this one. And you can see it's mounted on a bracket there, and it's a Diamond, I think it's the NA770. It's about a meter tall and it's centre loaded. So that basically comes off the bottom of the mast at a right angle, and it has a bracket on it which turns it to the vertical. It basically gets 0239 on both sides, and that is mounted next to my Antron 99. So these three antennas are sort of the same height for VHF and UHF. I've checked the SWR. SWR is spot on 2 meters and 77s. The antenna, I mean, I had knocking around. It was in the garage. I've not been mobile for ages, so I thought I'd give it a try and see how it works. And we'll go up to the shack and see what it's like plugged in. So firstly, let me apologise for some of the audio on this video. It was windy outside when I was doing the video outside, and I'm only using my mobile phone to video. So apologies for anyone who's suffering with bad audio quality. It's beyond my control at the moment until I get some sort of external mic for my phone. So today, like before, we're trying to utilise a little mobile antenna. 2 reasons. One, it's cheaper than buying a home base antenna, and also the footprint. For anyone who has problems putting antennas up, it's a lot smaller than some of the white stick antennas. So I've got the X50 up and I've got the V2000 up, which stand out pretty much, you know, with being white. This little mobile antenna, as you've seen in the previous part of the video, you can hardly see it when it's up in the air, which is great. So at the moment, I've got the little mobile antenna plugged into this radio, which is the 7100, and I've got the V2000 plugged into this radio. So what I'm going to do,
I've got some tones going out at
that's
the
a
start
local
of the
repeater, and as you can
transmission,
see,
and it's annoying them. So they're coming back saying, shut up.
GB3PT,
Sort of,
getting
all
good
right, I'll have to
quality,
have a look in the
and
programming.
also on
I've got a new
GB3CR,
laptop with me and it's got the programming software on it, and I've
similar
got the lead, so I should be able to sort it out later.
signal level. So the antenna is definitely working. You can see it's picking up different repeaters. I've got it on scan at the moment. So let's turn this radio onto PT.
But I've got 2 Conshangs here and I'll sort them out. So
and find it.
Story back to you. Hey, Roger.
That's PT, so
so
full scale
and
5.9 plus 20. So that's the mobile antenna mounted at the same height as the X50. And we're getting very similar readings, so the antenna's looking good. SWR is great. The other option we've got is just close these down, is if I run
I worked RPG this morning, he's about 50 miles away, so it's
logger 32 up.
It's out for RPG in a bit if you're about. You'll be on.
Put this radio. So as you can see, 144174, which is FT8. What's already receiving signals. Try to get the glare out. So this is on the mobile antenna, and it's already picking up 3 signals on FT8. There's no special conditions at the moment. So it's already decoding. We'll give well, I've set up a PSK reporter on 2 meters, so basically it's on 2 meters and it's monitoring my signals in the last 15 minutes, and as you can see, it's blank at the moment. So my station's not getting heard at all because I've not transmitted. So if we go over to this part, the band, and we hit enable and call CQ. We see the SWR is spot on. It's giving out about 10 watts, I think, at the moment on FT8. I've got no idea if anyone's going to come back to me calling CQ. But the CQ is getting sent out. And what we'll do, we'll monitor PSK reporter to see how far, if any, our signals are getting out. So we've already had 1 hit off G4HGI. So the antenna's propagating. So we'll give another CQ out. Let's see what happens, see how this populates, to see if my signal's getting out on this little mobile dual band antenna. See, once again, it's mounted the same sort of height as the X50 and the V2000. As a little hit off G0LZX. And this is 10 watts on 2 meters. So again, the radio's in transmit mode on 10 watts on 2 meters on 144174. Another hit, which is M0MST. And as you can see, my QTH is there, northwest England, Liverpool, and the antenna on 10 watts is actually transmitting and getting received south of me, south of Birmingham, which is around about 120 miles away, on the east coast, which is probably around about 100 miles away, and it's getting spotted even more. So it's still calling CQ, I'm still receiving. And it's picking up pretty much well, I think anyway, into Wales, into the Midlands, south of Midlands. And this is all on a Diamond NR770 mobile antenna, probably around about 20-25 feet high into South Wales. I think that's a good outcome for the antenna, little mobile antenna. As you can see, decoding okay. I know a lot of people don't like FT8, but it gives a good idea of how the antenna is propagating on 2 meters. And again, so if you're looking for a low impact antenna for VHF and UHF, something that can handle 200 watts, the antenna itself's less than £30, the mount £6.99, so probably for around about £35 you can put an antenna up 25 feet and you know for a fact it's going to work. By the way, it's fed with around about 10 meters of RG213 coax. So again, the feed is nothing special, just standard feeder, not really low loss. Have one more look at this after the last couple of CQs. So it's propagating most of the mid side of the UK, which I'm pretty happy about. I think it's definitely working as good as the X50 and the V2000. So for less than half the price, I think it's a good option. Hope that helps some of you out anyway. If you've got a little mobile antenna knocking around and you're thinking about how to utilise it, get yourself one of these brackets. Feed the bottom, which is there with a PL259, put your antenna on the top and you're away to go. And that's pretty good. I just got to see if I can cut. Oh, just see Scotland pop up. Let's see if I can make a contact on FT8 with anyone before I go. I'll give this Golf Mike 4 Fox Victor Mike a call just to see if you can hear me. It's not showing up on PSK Reporter as propagating into Scotland, so I very much doubt it, especially only on 10 watts. But we'll see if you can hear me at all. If not, no big deal. he's working somebody else. He's actually working into Spain. So there must be a slight lift on 2 meters. I'll leave him because he's probably calling ZX, and I don't want to interrupt him. See if anyone else pops up, just call on CQ. Give this guy M0IOY. I don't know where he is. See if I can make contact with him first of all, and then I'll find out where he is. Let's have a look. See if the signal's propagating anywhere else. That's pretty good coverage on a small mobile antenna. There's a lot of stations calling DX as well now, so they might not want to answer me, obviously, if they're working outside of the UK into Europe. I'll give them one more call. It's just usually the way when you do a video. It'd be nice to make a contact, but I think you've already seen that the antenna's working. And again, if I... Oh, well, also as well, if I close this down... Sorry, I close this down, we'll go back to the radio. Go back to when it comes off. Go back to the menu. As you can see, it's working, but it also works really well on airband. I can find out where my airband is. That's the wrong one. I scan the airband. So if you've got a airband receiver or a scanner, it's an ideal add-on for that as well. It also says it works on up to 300 megs as well, so for receive only. It also works on, if I can find it,
level 310 and how your rides in the climb.
if I can stop the scan. Sorry. Where are we? Works on PMR as well. 446. So if you've got a PMR set and you want something to use for PMR, I've not tried transmitting on PMR, to be honest with you. I don't know what the SWR is like, but it picks up really well. Again, as usual, when you want someone to transmit, no one wants to transmit. Oh yeah. I don't know where that's coming from. And then the local repeaters, like before. Okay, so that's 2375. If I go on to 145. Oh, it's gone now. I was going to use the other radio with the other antenna on it to see what it was like. I'll try and find another frequency. Oh, so I can hear that station 2375, but on the X50 I can't even hear it. So it's actually working better on the little mobile antenna than it is on the X50, which is a bonus. Try find anyone else. It's Sunday early afternoon, so probably people are out. Typical. Not a lot going on. No CR. Tried CR before. Anyway, that's the gist. So you can use a mobile antenna at home and it works pretty well. So good luck with that. 7-3 from Ricky G0LZX.